Okay, good morning everyone. This is English version, English Dharma service, and I am going to sit. As usual, we were sitting on the stage, but this time I'm going to sit here to see if it is better. Okay, uh, I'm just checking that, and this is on my experience. Okay, the procedures are the same as usual. So it is up to the triple chain, and then we're going to chant the Heart Sutra for then sit it for silently for a while, do the metta practice, then take refuge, taking refuge, and then dedication of merit. Right? Before taking refuge, we're going to have the prayer. Right? So the prayer for the coronavirus outbreak. So I hope that we can have our service and our devoted devotions to pray that any bad things happen here around the world may be eliminated. Okay, so that is what we would like to believe, and what we would like to what we hope for. Okay, so uh, let me check. Okay, because it is a new format. Okay, so I hope that everyone can really have a good things. Okay, so we're going to do that. During sutra chanting until the prayer is all seated, right? And all to the triple jane are standing, and all as well as the three refuges and dedication of merits. Right? So let's start. We're going to start with three bows. Okay? One half bow, and then three full bows, and then another half bow. Okay. Please be seated. Mina Sutra Varogideshvara Bodhisattva Walka contemplating profoundly the Prajna Paramita realized that the five skandhas are empty, and thus he was able to overcome all suffering. Sariputta, form is not different from emptiness. Emptiness is different from form. Form is in fact empty, and emptiness is in fact form. This also applies to feeling, perception, volition, and consciousness. Sariputta, emptiness is the nature of all dharmas. It can neither be created nor annihilated, polluted, nor extinguished, nor decreased. Therefore, in emptiness there is no one feeling, person, volition of consciousness. All eyes are ears, no stop body, or mind, no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or conception, no objects, also, and no consciousness, no ignorance, nor extinction, no aging, and no death, nor their cessation, nor suffering, cessation, nor the path of wisdom, nor attainment, as there is nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva who relies on Prajnaparamita has neither worry nor obstruction. Without worry and obstruction, there no be away from confusion, daydreaming, and thus reaches nirvana. Buddhas, all the past, present, future also rely on the Prajnaparamita to attain supreme enlightenment. Thus one should know that Prajnaparamita is the great mantra, the mantra of illumination, and the supreme of all mantras. It is all equal mantra, and able to emancipate all suffering. This is true, and all was proclaiming the Prajnaparamita mantra once. Kade kade para, kade para sam, kade bodhi swaha. So we are going to have a period of silence, right? And we're going to do a silent sitting meditation. So get yourself comfortable and sit and balanced sitting posture. Okay, and sit straight through your spine. And you may want to lower and kind of like tuck in your chin. Okay, so it's just kind of like you press down and then you're making a double chin. Okay, so no, but it's not like you're pressing it so firmly. Okay, so just little bit pressing it down. Okay, so your neck won't be extending too long, like you're watching or
are looking at the monitor. Okay, so press it down, okay, and it will relax your shoulders and the muscles of your shoulders and your chest. Okay, and then you may want to close your eyes or half close your eyes. Okay. So for those who choose to close your eyes, you may gaze down through your nose. Okay. Take away your eyeglasses, your watch, right, and loosen anything that you might feel like tightened. So take 3 deep breaths of fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose. Relax your cheeks. Relax your lips. Relax your ears. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your chest and relax your abdomen. Relax your back. Relax your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. So now you have relaxed yourself, and now it is a good time to do meditative concentration. So what we do and practice is called mindful breathing. Simply just be mindful on your breath. Each breath you take in and out, you should be mindful. So what to be mindful is when you're breathing in, you can focus on how the air can reach you. And when breathe out, focus on how long or how short your breath is. So just breathing in and breathing out. So very simple. And if you found that your focus, your concentration is no longer on your breathing, and that's okay, just simply and gently go back on your breath. And for restarting about on, like restarting when your mind goes out, then you pull it back. By restarting it, this practice, you may have 3 deep breath again. So take 3 deep breath and then focus again. Okay, focus on your breathing. Okay. So we are going to do it for like 10 minutes of silent meditation sitting. So let us be mindful. You may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. So this taking 3 deep breaths is it's not just, before and after, but when you are trying to focus and putting your mind together and refocus. Okay, then actually you can start with these 3 deep breaths. Okay, so for example, when you're focusing on the breath, breathe in and breathe out, then you got pulled out, your mind got pulled out, then you found out, then you're trying to refocus, then start by using 3 deep breath, right, to start all over again. Okay, so it might be at the beginning you might ending up with kind of like taking a lot of 3 deep breath. Okay, but that's fine. Okay, so don't be afraid and don't think that it is easy. It is just like you are trying to learn how to drive. Okay, so just remember how to drive, and you have to kind of like handling a lot of different things, right? Okay, but then you have to focus, right? But after you're used to it, you're more on hand, and then you know it is just like it's just born into you, right? Okay, so driving never, it's kind of like it is becoming your instinct. Okay, so never be that tough. Okay, so we're going to practice that in a routine time. Then for the meditation, especially the mindful breathing, it is a very simple uh, way to start with. So then you can kind of like, okay, so pulling back yourself, like focusing. Okay, but this is only, it's kind of like a process of pulling back yourself in and out. Okay, but gradually you will find that your mind are already used to staying focused. Okay, then that means that you are improving. Okay, so I hope that you can see your improvement. Okay. So after, then we try to move our body to the sides to relax our spine, and also in front and forward and backward. Okay, so this is especially crucial for you to sit for a long time, because you have stayed for the same posture, right? You might feel soreness. Okay, so or you meditated too much. So this exercise helps you to relax your muscles, right? And it can kind of like prepare you for another seating sessions. So if you are in a retreat, right? So I really recommend if you are in a retreat, right, for meditation. So when you're after the meditation and you can kind of like relaxing yourself, not just during the retreat, but for each of your meditation, you can try off bending yourself to the side, right, or twisting your spine. Okay, and then kind of like turning around clockwise and counterclockwise, and this is to ease the pressure that we created to our pelvis during our meditation, because we are sit cross legs. So and we put our weight on our pelvis, right? Okay, so we have to kind of like easing the pressure of the pressure that we created during meditation, especially when we are seated cross legs. Okay, then you will feel the ease of numbness or pain by doing these. Okay, the turns. I think that is a good sign. So you can try to ease that, right, before you get down, right, from your cushion. Okay. Then rub your hands, okay, until it gets warm, and then cover your eyes, your your eyes with your palms. Okay, so it's kind of like each palms. Okay, but I'm only one, right? One hand, so as you cover it with just one palm. Okay, and then roll your eyes. It is, we believe that there is a chi, right, on your hand after meditation. So it is like covering, and then it's kind of like connecting each of your skins or any organs. Besides creating your sensory awareness, it is kind of like also you are nourishing your energy. Okay, so trying to refresh yourself by rubbing or massage yourselves. Okay, so also use your fingers to kind of combing your head. Okay, so top from the top to the side, and then massage your neck and shoulders, and then down to your arms and your wrists, and also fingers. Okay, then we're going to rub our hands again, and then put our palms against our lower back. And we can rub it in a circular motion, or you can just rub it in an up and down motion. Okay. So it is kind of like a re-energizing your energy. And it's kind of like if you feel pain on your waist, that is a best time for you to kind of massage yourself. Okay, and also massage your legs. Okay, try to move freely your legs. Okay, so now we're going to do a practice called metta practice. Okay, so it is called loving kindness practice. So it is kind of by reciting of 6 lines, several phrases. Then we are kind of like contemplating ourselves that we really feel what we said. Okay, so these 6 lines, including may I be happy, may I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. Okay, so we're going to repeat these 3 times. Okay. But each time that will be what we are projecting is different. Right? So the first part is that we are projecting ourselves, that we are really fine, we're really healthy, happy, and living in peace. Okay. Then after that, we really feel that, we believe that we are in peace. Then we are going to projecting that, expanding our metta, loving kindness, toward the people or a person or a people, a group of people that you love and care. Okay. So we're going to replace I into you. And the third time, we're going to making ourselves more inclusive. Okay. So we're going to think about every beings in the universe. Okay. So make your imagination flow. Okay. So kind of like, okay, I am more inclusive. Everyone is embraced by the loving kindness that I created. Okay, so we're going to replace I into we. Okay, so including me, right? May we. Okay, so let us start doing this. You may join your palms, or you can just sit it relaxing and kind of like you are meditating on these phrases. Okay, so I'm going to hit this bell, the singing bell. Okay. And I'm going to say a phrase, may I be happy, and then I'm going to hit the bell. Okay. And by listening the bell, the sound of the bell and the echo of the bell, then you can repeat the same lines that I said. Okay? So you can say it, or you can just say it in your mind, in your heart. Okay, you can repeat it quietly. Right? So let us do this practice. So take 3 deep breaths. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. Full of loving kindness, and we would like to dedicate this loving kindness to those who we love and care. So picture them, or picture that person or them, and we're going to wish them good. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your life be blessed with ease. Now we're going to expand our loving kindness even more, and toward everyone, every living beings in the universe. So we're going to expand it. So picture them, and we are going to replace I or you into we. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. Okay, let us take another 3 deep breath. So we are going to change a little bit. So fresh air in, and then we breathe out our loving kindness. Okay, so now we are going to read the prayer written by the Venerable Master Xing Yun. So let us pray. A prayer to Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva for safety from the coronavirus outbreak. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as we are confronted by the coronavirus outbreak, many are suffering from mistreatment, adversity, and fear. We pray to you for your compassion and blessings, so that we may have the courage and wisdom to confront the outbreak with calmness and fortitude, to face the illness with confidence and acceptance. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as cities become sealed off and events are suspended, we are in dire need of your spirit of alleviating suffering. Let us care and help one another and not be struck with a panic. Let us support and encourage one another to strengthen our faith. May the momentary isolation become retreats for self-introspection. May the momentary inconvenience become mindful practices of self-improvement. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, this is the moment when unity is most crucial. Let us trust in the government to resolve the crisis. Let us thank the medical professionals for treating the disease. No matter how difficult the situation, as long as there is compassion and wisdom, when we all practice the 3 acts of goodness, do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts, if we all protect the environment and have respect for all lives, we shall be able to turn peril into safety. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, at this moment, we sincerely recite your name. Blessed be Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. We would like to take your liberation and ease as a model. From now on, we will distance ourselves from contrary and delusive ideas to contemplate the ease of the individual. We will distance ourselves from discrimination and personal conjecture to contemplate the ease of circumstances. We will distance ourselves from attachment and entanglement to contemplate the ease of affairs. We will distance ourselves from the 5 desires and the trouble of the world to contemplate the ease of the mind. O great and compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, we pray for your blessings. Please help the survivors be delivered from suffering and recover their good health. Please help the deceased be reborn in the Buddha land and rest well in peace. May this world be free from the turmoil of the outbreak. May each and every one of us be safe and well. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. So let us stand up and we're going to do the 3 refuges. Too many things to hold. I take refuge in the Buddha, wishing that all sentient beings understand the Dharma and may the supreme vow. I take refuge in the Dharma, wishing that all sentient beings study the sutra diligently, obtain an ocean of wisdom. I take refuge in the Sangha, wishing that all sentient beings lead the masses in harmony without obstruction. Bow. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May trod pure land and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to great vows. So we give thanks to the Buddha and the founder of Fo Guangshan, Venerable Master Xing Yun, and all the good causes and conditions that made this service possible. So let us make 3 full bows. Okay. Okay, so if you are a returning, I can say customer or returning devotees, that members, right, joining our service, then you might find that we have adjusted some of the angles of the format. Okay, so this is a new format. I hope that we can get closer, and so that everyone can see what's going on. But I think that there is a table in front of me, a small table. Okay. So there are the Dharma instruments that we use during the service. And so I think that because of the height, right, you can't see us, see them, but maybe we can have some of the adjustment. Okay, so today's Dharma talk, I would like to share a very, very short sharing because it is kind of like it's lunchtime. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're hungry or not. Okay. I hope that you got your brunch already. Okay, so I would like to share a story that I have shared back just ago on the Friday meditation class. Right, so it is also a Dharma talk. Right? So there is a story about compassion. So this story, or it is about a compassion plus a spider web or a spider silk. Right? So when we're talking about spider web, okay, you might think about Spider-Man or Charlotte's Web. Okay, okay, so yes, it is a spider's silk. Okay. A string. It's not a web, but it is a string of a spider silk. Okay. So what's something about that? Okay. So there was a very, very evil man. He has done a lot of impure and evil, unbeneficial acts. Okay, so he has done a lot of things that is kind of like destructive. It was believed that it is very destructive. It is not very friendly to society. So he's a very selfish and evil man. Okay, so he has done a lot of things that that no one can can say something good about him. Then so one day he just stepped out of his house. Right? So when he locked the door and then he turned and then started to move his foot, and then he found out there was a spider under his foot. Okay. So he's about to step that spider, that little creature. And if it is on the usual times, he will be just stepping on it, stumble it, okay, like spider, okay. So it's kind of like, okay, so step on it and then took away, right? But he had, but when when he saw the spider, he was kind of like, okay, so I will be just moving, kind of like he had a compassion heart, right? Instead of stepping on him as he usually does, then he just moved his foot a little bit further and walk away from the spider. So actually, spider was kind of like escaped from its dead. Okay, and then so after that bad guy's, that evil guy's dead. Okay, you know that for the Buddhists, we also believes that people who will do good will go to a better place. Who are doing bad will go to a very bad place, which we also call hell. Okay, so he went to hell. Sad. Okay, it is not because of any judgment from the Buddha or from any other people. Instead, he was being punished by his own deed. Okay, so he has, he got that. Okay. So so he was kind of like burning in the helly fires, right? And then when he was suffering, he was kind of looking up to the sky, and then he found out there is a spider, a string of spider silk, right, slowly going down toward him from the sky. Okay? And he's trying to touch it and grab it, pull it down a little bit, try if it is very firm. We know that spider silk is very, very strong, right? Okay, so he started started to climb up using, trying to climb up, okay, by holding up himself through the spider silk. Okay, so he's pulling himself up. Okay. So, and he's trying to escape from the hell fires. Okay. So when he is moving up, okay, and at the middle of the air, right, so he was kind of like swinging in the air and trying to climb up as as high as he can. And then at the middle of the route, he started to look down. Oops. What he found is that there are people gathering also because someone is also with him, right? Okay, so there are people in the hell also gathered toward the spider silk and trying to do as that evil man do. Okay, so they are trying to climb up too. Okay, and so you can imagine there are a spider, a stream. Okay, there are people. There are a lot of people holding up on the streams. Okay, and these evil guys say, "Hey, shout down, right, to the people beneath him, saying that, hey, this spider silk is mine. I am the first one to found it. So this is mine. Okay. So I claim the property of these things, and I am the only one who has the right to climb. Okay. So he was shouting, hey, don't do that. Hey, keep away from the spider silk. Hey, but you know if someone who would like to escape from anything that is scary and that is suffering, right, then you know that there are a lot of people was cramming, okay, to climb up. Okay. So his shouting is useless. No one is hearing. No one hear about his claim. Okay, his claim. Okay, so what he do is he started to kick off the people below him or beneath him, right? Try to kick the head of those people, right? And or stumble those people, who's trying to climb up or climb over him. Right? So he started to stumble and kick them off. As he was kicking the people off, okay, the spider web or spider silk are, it is very strong enough. It is very strong that it still can carry the weight of those people, who tries to climb up. Okay. So the spider silk is intact, right? Okay. And still are able to carry the weight of the people. Okay. Not just only that evil guys, but also the people who tries to climb it, okay, climb or holding up. Okay. Okay, but while the bad guy, the evil guy, was kicking the people beneath him, okay, the silder's the spider silk snapped, okay, just on top of him. It just snapped. Then everybody, including that evil guy, fell back to the hell fire and burned again. Right? So end of the story. So what does that mean? Is that this actually it means that this story is not a true story. So sometimes there is no logic. Right? So, but the true meaning or the uh, the moral of the story. Right? So the moral of the story is that maybe someone will say, oh, the spider web or the spider silk represent the compassion of that evil guy. And this compassion will kind of save that guy, that evil guy, from the hellly fire. Okay, so which is correct, which is true. So he found the only good matters he has done in his past life is that stepping aside, uh, just let the spider go away instead of just killing him by stumble it. Right? So his compassion also saved him from the hellfire. Right? But right, at the end of what's happening at after, right, when he was trying to save, when the evil guy is trying to save himself, is that he saw other people's doing the same as what he's doing. Right? Then at that time, the selfishness and the anger arise from that evil man. Okay, and then that cause and that burns down the only compassion of him. Right? So the only compassion he has left, uh, that evil guy has left, and it was totally burned down. Okay, so and I believe that the spider web actually is strong enough to carry everyone, okay? To carry everyone from from suffering toward the liberation. Right? So we believe that compassion is very strong, right? But if we have selfishness arising from us, or anger arise from us, and then the only compassion that we have left will become very weak and very fragile. Okay? Very fragile, and that will snap our the only way out, okay, of the people. Okay, then we will be falling back. Okay, so to the suffering. Okay. So this shows that compassion is a very strong one, right? But in the counter, also sometimes we will be overtaken by our anger, by our selfishness, and then make the compassion trembled. Okay, so and then no longer available. Okay, so I hope that then this is something that we have to be in mind, that when we have compassion, we build friendship, right? But just be mindful, right? And be aware of some angriness or selfishness that we created a bad effect that will this it will be a very destructive to our compassion, to the compassion, or to the relationship that we have built. Okay, so this is the compassion, the use of the compassion, the strong of the compassion, but also we have to be reminded that our anger and our selfishness is also very destructive. Okay, so and I hope that we can be offering others compassion, a hand of friendliness, a hand of loving kindness, embrace them with our compassion. And then I think that it is the time that we show strength. Okay, so it is not anger, and it is not that selfishness. Okay, so it is always compassion that that is strong enough to carry us to over, right, and to making us liberation, right, reaching the liberation. Okay, so this is something that I would like to share with you. So thank you very much for joining our the Dharma service, and I hope that I can see you next week. And if you would like, if you would like to know about Friday meditation, we have also live streaming of our Friday meditation on every Friday on 10 to 12, no, 10 to 11, okay, in the morning. And you are on Facebook, oh no, not sorry, on YouTube. I'm very sorry. Correction, right? On YouTube. Okay, so you can check us back if if you miss our meditation live streaming, but you always can check back. Okay. And for those who are wanting to check back after our live streaming of our English service, I would suggest that you can check us back on the Facebook page, because I think the video and audio quality of the Facebook will be much better than the YouTube ones. Sorry. Okay, so that is the fact. Okay, so thank you very much for coming, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.